Welcome guys, we're here in the Storm Tracker Weather Center here. We got a couple active tornado warnings. Let me pull up. We got 3 tornado warnings. We got one in Louisiana for Jefferson, LaForge, and Plain parishes, and basically just south of New Orleans. Let me switch over here to Storm Alert Max. Give me 1 second here. I can switch over to Storm Alert Max. Let's see. Share screen. Switch over to Storm Alert Max. There we go. Okay, now we're in Storm Alert Max. Got it. Okay. Let me go out of this so that I can see the radar. Okay, there we go. Let's go into our main radar view. This is pretty much what we're looking at for Louisiana. For as of right now, we're not out of the neck of the woods yet. But we're going to continue to track this storm. To see if we can get a location. So basically capable of producing a tornado 11 miles northeast of La Rose. Moving northeast at 40 miles per hour. So, let me see if, okay, let's pull up Doppler velocities. Okay, let's see. We got some rotation right in here, right in this part of the storm. And if it's moving northeast, move it about right there. That's pretty much where we're going to get our storms at. And once again, the rotation is right in this area right here. And I can back out of it if you guys want. Let's back out of the storm. Basically, it's going to be, the rotation is going to be west of Batera and Jean Lafitte. Okay, we just got an updated radar scan off the LAX radar. Okay. That's pretty much it, guys. I mean, rotation's obviously right in here. That's your rotation. Can't get any stronger than that. And it's going to be moving off to the east. Probably about that way. So once again, it's to the northwest of So if you guys are in Jean or Batera, make sure you're in your safe place. Don't want nobody getting hurt. Alright. I don't want to stay on one storm. Let's go over to the one in Alabama. Washington County. Okay. Switch out of Doppler view. I'm going to go into, where's the radar thing? No. Trying to, where did I, oh, there it is. Okay. Basically, we have 2 tornado warnings in effect in Alabama. They are for Clark, Washington, and Chautauqua counties. Well, this storm's going to be in effect for 7 more minutes. We're going to be paying more attention to the one down here. So, let's zoom in. Just going to dual view. So basically, I don't see any broad rotation on these storms, but the National Weather Service might be seeing something different. I'm not really seeing the rotation unless it's somewhere up in here. I mean, I can see some things going on right here. That's really the only place. I mean, obviously with these darker reds, you're going to have some hail on some of these. Mostly the I can see here is probably just, oh, I just got hurt. It's probably right around here. Right around east of Coffeyville. Let's see where they say the storm is. Chatham. Where's Chatham? Okay, if you guys are in the path of these storms, like they always say, respect the polygon. I'm not quoting James Fenn here. If you're in the polygon, make sure you respect the polygon. Warning's going to be in effect for about 4 more minutes here. This warning down here in Jefferson County is going to be, or no, Washington County, my bad. It's going to be in effect until 7:45 p.m. Central Time. Obviously, I'm on the East Coast, so it's going to be a little bit different. So these storms are going to be moving northeast. The storms were located near Chatham, or 5 miles southwest of Waggerville. Let's see if we can find Waggerville. That might help. Okay. I think I see where the rotation is now. It's somewhere down here. Same time, I don't see any. The only rotation I see is up here by Coffeyville. And there's tons of lightning in these storms. If you're near the area of these storms, please be sick and shelter immediately. I kid you not. Actually, let me take this thing off the screen. Okay. So if you guys are in the vicinity of storms, make sure you're taking cover immediately with these storms, as these are producing widespread damage across Louisiana, Alabama, and Florida. Give me 1 second here. Okay, let's see. So basically, your rotation is right here. There's no doubt about it, it's right in there. That's as close as I'm going to be able to get this with this radar, especially with the Mobile radar. Unless we go into unless I can go into Viper mode. Let's take Storm Tracker into Viper mode. If I can get this to work. I did not have any luck with this earlier, so. Holy crap. But there's actually more tornado warnings. Oh, crap. Okay, we gotta go down to Louisiana again. Okay. We got a new tornado warning for Jefferson and St. Charles counties and St. Tamara. Going to be in effect for a half hour here. Also, we got the one north. This one's going to be a little bit harder to track. Well, as of right now, the New Orleans metro is fine. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Wait. Is this a tornado warning? No, that's a special marine warning. Okay. This tornado warning was to... Okay, that's a water spout. If you don't want to see it, it's right in here. So you get your couplet over here. Basically, here's your couplet. There's your rotation. It's going to be right in there. So let me go into that mode so you can see it. There you go. So we're going to be right in there. Oh, there's a new radar scan. Okay, yeah, we're getting a more defined couplet. It's going to be right in here. There's your more defined couplet. It's not going to get any worse than that. Especially as of right now, this thing... Okay, let's put radar in the motion. Let's see how this thing's moving. Give the radar a minute to catch up. Oh, this is moving on land. Okay. So that is a water spout. That's about to move. I thought it was moving the other way. Okay, my bad. Okay, let's go back into velocity. This is a storm. It's moving on land within the next 5 minutes. So, let me get out of the radar view. So, if you're around Lacombe or Mandeville, please be seeking shelter immediately. We have no clue. As of right now, I have no doubt to believe that there is a water spout on the Gulf right now. Move on the Gulf waters. About to move on the land. So if you're in Lacombe, please seek shelter immediately. Same thing with you, Mandeville. It's going to be south of you, or southeast of you, but Lacombe, you're in the direct impact of the storm. So make sure you're seeking shelter immediately. Thought I was having another guest on. So please be making sure you're seeking shelter immediately. Do not play with these storms. Okay, let's go to the one in St. Pierre. In St. Tammany County. Okay, that's the storm we're looking at. Okay, let's go to the one in Jefferson County. This one... Yep, rotation. Right there. Right in there. Ain't gonna get any more broad than that. Okay. Okay, these are gonna be our storms right in here. I would pull up some streams to see what the weather people in these markets are. This is the New Orleans market. Give me 1 second here. There we go. So you get your rotation right here. Okay. Let's go. Let me look at the tornado warnings in Clark, Alabama. Let me pull up these storms. I'm not sure if it's the radar site doing that, or I mean, okay. Can I turn off the radar data? Okay, I cannot. Okay. All right. Let's pull up Viper radar. We're gonna go into Viper mode, guys. I want to I want to do this. We're gonna show who's in and who's out of these polygons. First, let me put these into a view so everybody can see them. Where is it? File. I want to go into NWS colors. Okay. So we're gonna click on the Mobile radar so we can show these storms. So, okay. We're gonna go into now. I'll get it for you, don't worry. Doing something right now. No, do not open it. Do not open it. Well, I'm busy. Do not open it. Okay, let me go out of radar view. So basically right now, we got these flash flood warnings up here in Alabama. Got some tornado warnings up near DeKalb, Decatur. This is basically what our map's gonna look like for the rest of the night. Obviously, I'm more concerned about this storm down here near the New Orleans metro because that marine warning with that. Let me see how good the rotation looks like on Viper Max. Let's turn the radar data back on. I'm going to the. Okay, that's the wrong radar. LIX. Okay. That I want to see. That's got a threshold. Okay. Let's turn on the radar data. Let's go into storm relative velocity so we can see the things of these storms. But let me pull it up on here. That's the one north of New Orleans. Okay. That's going to be a storm up here. Yep, there's your rotation right in there. The reds and the greens are touching. I would be no doubt if that is radar confirmed. That has to be radar confirmed. Because the National Weather Service is right here. So no doubt. Yep, that's the radar beam right there. And there's the tornado right there. Just west of the radar site. So if we lose coverage, we know why. We're going to 6.4 tilt. I mean, it's still there. Okay, let's go out of that view. Oh, we lost the radar. Okay, let's go back into regular max. There we go. I'm more concerned about this storm right here, north of New Orleans, coming off the Gulf. That I'm getting concerned about too. Actually, let's look at this storm real quick. Yep, right there. Right there. It's more defined on that other storm that's north of, So basically, if you're in the vicinity of storms, make sure you're taking cover. Please, just make sure you're taking cover immediately within the vicinity of storms. I'll be right back, but we will be right back after these words. Mario. Okay, we are gonna get back to severe weather coverage here.
Oh look, Dee Dee Dong.
Who is?
Arizona Department of Publication.
Who cares about them? Okay. Let's go back to Viper Max or Storm Tracker mode. Where are you? There we go. All right. So okay. Where did? Okay, this. Oh God, they might have to extend this to include the North. Oh crap! So the North. Okay, they did extend it. Okay, now we have an active. Okay, the rotation is right here. Right here, Terryville. Can't get any stronger than that. Basically, southeast of New Orleans. We have a tornado, a possible tornado on the ground southeast of the New Orleans metro. Can't get any stronger than that. Let me go back up to the storm. I can't focus on just one storm. Let's go back to the one up here. Does this one... I don't know if that's getting tighter or... That looks like it's weakening. Because that wasn't as strong as it was moving on shore. Because that was a water spout. No doubt. That was over the New Orleans River. Or the Mississippi. Or whatever river that is. Not the best at topography, so... Okay, let me launch WSI really quick. Okay. Give me 1 second, guys. I need to make a phone call. Okay, yeah. Okay. 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 This storm has officially lost its rotation. So we're going to back out. We're going to go back to the one in Jefferson County. The storm is right here. Mario, get Mason on here.
He's offline.
We'll text him. Don't you have his phone number?
I got it. And I just said it. That was good.
That's my keyboard. My keyboard is loud. Yeah, it's loud. It's how I like it. It sounds nice. So it comes with a nice rest. Okay, I'm gonna go in and update the title of the stream. So we're gonna name this. Okay. Hey Mario, what do you call Z? Gangsta Z. High buy power. Yep. Okay. We want Gangsta Z. We want Gangsta Z. How does Z even talk? And by the way, Z, sorry for the bearer of bad news, but Z is a boy, not a girl. Z is a male. I don't know why y'all keep saying she. And I swear to God, if I get canceled on Twitter for calling Z... Titanops. What about Titanops?
It's like saying.
It's something Department of Public Safety. I know that.
The Arizona Department of Public Safety.
Okay, what the hell is the TIT?
This is the Arizona Public Safety.
Okay. Okay, if y'all don't stop with that damn emoji. Is there anybody else live on YouTube right now? I know Gage is live. Did you get the iPods Weekly on MeTV?
Tuscaloosa County, that they got some reports of miscellaneous damage, but nothing they can attribute to the tornado warning. That's the whole point here. So again, that's a message from the Tuscaloosa Emergency Management Agency. And again, I've seen no damage coming from Tuscaloosa County from all of my sources.
So the EMA is saying that they do have some damage here and there, miscellaneous damage, but nothing that they can attribute directly to the tornado.
Okay.
So it might have been damage just from strong winds as across the county. We just want to clarify that they're.
I think basically.
Let's
Let's see. He's online.
All right, again, we're going to show some more images here coming from Hale County in just a second. Let's see here. Dennis, let's go to WEX 05. And again, it's getting dark, and obviously we're having a hard time getting light here, but let's take WEX 05 real quick, and then we'll go to Quinn once we get his audio. These are some images coming in from Moundville earlier this evening, and you can see mostly what I've seen is large tree limbs that have been blown down, and there could be some minor structural damage in through here. Whoops. And again, all of this happened a little early this evening. So let's take Stephen's shot. Let's go to that live if we can. Happened a little early this evening. So.
Okay. This is cool. Somebody from Maryland's in Alabama right now. Because there's a hat that says Maryland on it on ABC 3340.
PDS 21.
For what? Tuscaloosa, Alabama?
No. West. Or east of New Orleans.
It's that one fucking storm we were looking at earlier. Okay, let me pull up Radar Max.
It's better than radar scope.
What?
Is it better than radar scope?
It's literally what I call radar scope. Okay, it is that storm that. Well, where's the rotation though? I don't see it. I'm literally looking at radar. I don't see any rotation unless it's that. There's no way that is PDS. What storm is it? Is it this one? That's not PDS.
That's the what I bought set.
Well, my radar doesn't say PDS.
Yeah, has it up?
It says confirmed. Well, that's no brainer because it's this storm. Or this one. Maybe it is this one. Oh, I see it now. Yep. Right there. I'm watching the stream on ABC 3340 as well.
Northern half of Tuscaloosa County, pouring rain here. Like, let's take that Tuscaloosa sky cam one more time. It should be really coming down back in Tuscaloosa again. The rain rates have increased again downtown. That's a live look at University Boulevard from DCH Regional Medical Center. So you might consider not driving during this flash flood warning, giving a chance for the water to come down. Parts of Tuscaloosa County have picked up 3 inches of rain this evening, and flooding is a great concern. All right, now let's see if we can go to Stephen Quinn, James Spann. If you can hear me, tell us what you got there in Moundville.
Hey, James, if you can hear me, we're having to use a little technical here. I'm calling you on the Stoner line. Where I'm standing right now is one of 3 different places here, James, where we've seen people that were pinned in their house because of those storms that moved through. The
That's
great
actually
news,
genius.
however, is that in all 3 of these cases, everyone's been okay. Until the gentleman who was in this house was pinned inside because of a tree that had fallen in the back. You can't see it from our vantage point. He is okay. We do know that there are interspersed areas of damage along Highway 69 here in Moundville. I just spoke to Russell Week with the county emergency.
Okay.
one of them may. Again, folks, we do apologize for this. Sometimes as severe weather
Flash warning being held. Some
this
held out.
threatens, we sometimes kind of lose power just like you would at home. And when our computers go down, these are massive systems that are ingesting all this amount of weather data, satellite radar data, all of our computer models. And so this isn't kind of a quick turn it back on and we're up and running. Sometimes these do take a moment. So we're waiting for a couple of our core computers to then turn back on, and then we can then get that weather data. Katie, are we getting?
Uh-oh.
Okay,
Hey there. Okay, Chris, we're here, and I'm here with Katie Moore, and we actually just kind of went through a power flash ourselves. Actually, I'm looking at the energy map, and it looks like a lot of the French border has a power outage, and a couple of other areas over in the Lower Nigeria as well. A lot of
This new Techno station just lost power. WWL.
Through the metro area, and of course, as Chris just mentioned, we have some on the ground still.
WUPL 54.
Look at right now. Now we've had a massive outage in many of our systems, but we are able to still look at what's happening with this storm.
For a storm around the Beetle Springs area and Covington. Okay, this is from our website, so we do have, at least we have something here. This is the new. There's a lot of lightning. There is heavy rainfall, certainly, but when we switch over to the velocities, that is really what tells the story, because that will go away. And this is,
Yeah.
Seeing where you are.
Hey guys, yeah, we are not seeing too much right now. Actually, traffic is completely stopped where we are, so there must be some issue on the roads. We're not exactly sure what, but cars are completely stopped at this point. I'm looking, I can see the city skyline, we can see some rain, kind of hearing a little bit of rain, but really, of course, all the activity is not so much where we are right now. We've had those tornado warnings, and I'm able to bring up what I'm seeing with radar on my phone. I have an app on my phone, so using that to see what's happening. Actually, as of right now, 7:43 p.m., a lot of the New Orleans kind of city is looking quieter. You've probably heard the worst of the rain move on.
area. A lot of lightning going.
Okay, I'm trying to see if we have any, like, live people. Live.
Little couplets trying to spin up where you saw that inflow notch start.
Spot where you want to get to your safe spot and stay safe, because we have a warning there that's going until for 45 more minutes. Looking at New Orleans East again, some spots are already seeing some of the heaviest rain ramp downward, really around Gentilly and over to the east, around Michoud and so forth. Some spots are beginning to see the rain decreasing pretty soon, even though it's really rough right now.
What is Mason going to join?
And just now getting towards some of our sighthouse spots around Eden Isles and north toward Coral River. And again, those tornado warnings are going to be going for New Orleans East for another half hour or so, and then for a big chunk of Pearl River County in Mississippi, and kind of just the corner near Sun of St. Tammany Parish. That's another tornado warning for the next 45 minutes. Here's our view. You can see here we have traffic flowing in the direction away from the city, going fine, but here we are stuck on the interstate. We were doing our live coverage from Hammond, we're in the mobile forecast center right now, and we kind of put that away. Our rain ended in Hammond. There was actually a beautiful sunset around the spillway or the interstate.
joke. That's just a statement. And racism in New Orleans, you got to go to 3 places to find it. You either got to go to Metairie, Lakeview, which is Metarie's inbred cousin, or you got.
Okay, this is a Hearst channel. We're gonna go to live cast. There's a marquee station live right now.
It's going to be hitting just as you're showing, Margaret. It's going to be right here.
Okay.
That is exactly where it is, because I just put on 9 miles south of Bush, where the origination was
and it's
right
now,
there. So that circle is going to be exactly where we're finding this rotation right in here.
and let's put the wind shear up for a second.
Yeah.
Look to be more or possibly here. So there's the debris.
Set top box. Okay, I ain't gonna fuck with it then. This live stream is boring. Where is everybody?
It's me or the crusty stick here. It's me or the crusty stick here.
I might send this back actually. Fox 8.
There are more ways to PayPal. There are more ways for me to break up purchases with Pay in 4.
There are more ways for you to explore crypto with confidence.
And there are more ways to say thanks.
Bit of a notch showing up there still, so that's why we're still thinking that, you know, this is still a tornado. There's still a notch showing up there along the interstate going toward the twin spans. And so right now, Eden Isles, Oak Harbor, Slidell, near the lakefront, I want you guys to go ahead and tornado shelter, because
That's
we can't
fair.
be sure potentially with these multi-vortex tornadoes that we don't see down here. This is big time tornado stuff. They can cycle down and then they can re-intensify. They can get weak and then they can get stronger. So we could see this get stronger if it's not still strong already, and move in this general direction. There you can see Slidell, then to Eden Isles, and then east of there, going into Pearlington and Marsh around White Kitchen. Those areas might have to deal with a tornado strike if the current conditions continue. That's what it looks on Viper tornado detection. Again, looking, let's go to live radar in Pearl River County. That was our other confirmed tornado. And again, a little bit hard to pick out what's going on here, but we've just told everybody in Carrier and McNeil to go ahead and shelter Ozona as well. Looks like it might pass just north and east of Ozona, but Carrier to McNeil, possible tornado heading in your direction. I should say a confirmed tornado was visually spotted as it was crossing the Pearl River from Talasheek in the last few minutes. Bruce, have you seen anything new on Twitter or anything coming into the Fox 8 Weather Center?
Yeah, actually, I'm looking at some of these videos. Absolutely tornado on the ground that went by Chalmette, moving off to the northeast. As you mentioned, Jackson Barracks okay, but we're starting to get some video in that inclusively show a major tornado. I mean, EF2, EF3, and we're seeing the multi-vortex, as you mentioned, where you have a main tornado and then you have spins around it. And what that does is, as the main tornado goes in a certain direction, these multi-vortices can actually cause damage on the outside of it. So it's not only one, it's almost like three. And as it moves in that northeast direction, and these things, David, are moving quickly. I mean, 55 miles per hour.
What I'm looking at right now, I'm looking at major damage in the lower 9th Ward. I'm seeing some structures look flattened. Electrical poles are down. It's bad. And so that's the next thing. Okay, so I got to see what they're going to do about this particular storm. Now it's heading out over the water. It's heading across the twin spans, but we want everybody in St. Tammany, around Eden Island, Slidell, to be on guard. Yes, but okay. In addition, we have severe damage in Arabi. So they said Jackson Barracks didn't have it, but Arabi, it's all right there. And what I'm seeing is major damage in the lower 9th Ward.
Reed Willimon, he is our IT guy, and he tweeted out just a few minutes ago the tornado was basically right in front of his house. So hopefully Reed's okay. But again, he's an employee here at Fox 8, very trustworthy, in Arabi, stating that the tornado actually went basically right in front of his home. We don't know of any damage in his home, or obviously that he sent this out. He's okay, but nevertheless, we're getting all these confirmed reports.
And of course, what I'm going to ask the producers to do, like when we get video in and social media, and we've got our viewers emailing to us, let's get this stuff on the air as fast as possible. Also, if you have information that we need to relay, because we're dealing in an active emergency right now, we can't have people walking around out there because we've got down power lines, very dangerous conditions in the parts of the city that got hit by this tornado. Okay, this is an update on the Pearl River. It's now radar indicated tornado. Let me see, is this a new tornado? Okay, so, all right, so this is, let's try to keep all this straight. Right, let me go ahead and let's see, so here it is. This is the new tornado warning, radar indicated. This is for the storm that's now moving over the water across Highway 11 that I was talking about. That was the tornado in Orleans Parish. Let's go back to Viper, and we can still, I mean, it doesn't look like it did when it was over Jefferson Parish, but we can still see there is some rotation here showing up on the radar, at least the way the rain is being presented. And so Eden Isles, Slidell, everybody stay tornado sheltered, including Pearlington. Basically, if you're in that line, you're going to want to, along Interstate 10 there, right where it hooks up and becomes Interstate 59 and to the east, you're going to want to stay tornado sheltered because this could be a tornado on the ground. It was over the water, so maybe people couldn't see it too well, or it might start to strengthen. So we need to be prepared for that. So again, the tornado warning, as expected, has been extended to Slidell and also to Eden Isles. I don't have anything else.
Actually, it looks like, David, right at the foot of the twin spans. If you look at that where I-10 is, right at the edge of the twin span, almost right over the twin spans, moving toward Eden Isles. So again, if anyone's doing any traveling, stay put. I mean, again, this is going right over the area, over Lake Pontchartrain, toward I-10, and then toward the Eden Isles area, just to the west of the Wrigley's. So again, a very dangerous situation. This is a confirmed tornado. When David got on the air an hour ago, we were looking at it developing. It is developed, and when we look at these long track tornadoes, and David, when we talk about those hatch marks, those hatched areas, we talk about the possibility of tornadoes that could be long tracted. These storms have been on the ground for many miles. So
Right.
This has been a major outbreak this far south.
It definitely, I mean, really no severe weather all day anywhere in the state, and then we have this right over a major populated area. What a tragedy.
Yeah.
Right now, damaging winds, if not a tornado, is over Eden Isles. Damaging winds, if not a tornado, is over Eden Isles. So from Eden Isles, as we said, Slidell along Interstate 10, right here at the intersection where we go to Interstate 59 and it hooks up with 12, you want to be tornado sheltered, and you are under a warning. You can see how that extends to the north and east, basically along Interstate 59. I don't see anything new coming in. Let me go ahead. This is here's some new analysis. This is from the head of the National Weather Service, who is in Slidell, and this is what I told you a few minutes ago. This is a multi-vortex tornado. It may have weakened briefly, but it is showing signs that it may be strengthening again. So we could have tornadoes on the ground at any moment if they're not already in the communities around Slidell and moving across Interstate 10. This is the most dangerous part of the storm that is showing up right now, where we could, again, have that tornado occurring. Let's see. Okay, tornado warning has been canceled for Orleans Parish. All right, well, we knew that. The worst of the storm has moved out of Orleans. Poplarville until 8:30, radar indicated tornado moving along the highway here west of Interstate 59. So we've got that tornado warning in effect. And then the other tornado warning for Slidell before the tornadic storm that moved through Orleans Parish and caused a ton of damage. So not good at all. I want to go back now to radar. And again, if we've got video or anything else that's coming into the newsroom or some information you guys want to get across, just try and let me know. This is how it looks on Viper right now. Dangerous storm near Eden Isles. Quite possibly a tornado that is showing up, and just to the south of Slidell. Terrible situation across the city tonight. Massive devastation in St. Bernard, Orleans, and Jefferson. And even though the warnings have been cleared, guys, it is dangerous out there. There are power lines down everywhere. Stay where you are as long as you're in a safe place, and do not venture outside. All right, Joe Valente from EOC in Jefferson Parish is on the line with us right now. Joe, David Bernard speaking.
Hey, Dave, how you doing?
Well, it's been better.
Really.
We've taken a major hit tonight across parts of the area. What is the status in Jefferson Parish right now?
So, Dave, it appears that what we had occurred in Jefferson Parish, we had a transformer that blew up at Gretna Boulevard and Manhattan, and then at 3200 block of Clare Avenue in Gretna, we lost 2 telephone poles were snapped in half. But as we were looking at our maps, and we were looking at the direction that the storm was moving in, what it appears to us at this time, that it may have skipped on that location near Clare and Gretchen, Gretna and Manhattan, that it looked like it jumped over the remaining area of Terrytown, which caught a tremendous amount of rain and wind, swirling wind, about 20 minutes ago, and then our spotters on the ground there reported that it crossed over
the river into the Ninth Ward and toward Arabi. So
And
looking
that's-
at our maps and all the power outages, that appears to confirm that that was the general path of this tornado. That it appears that it just skipped and touched us down for a moment in that 3200 block of Clare, and then it just left it again. Apparently moved over across the river and then landed
Well,
hard.
of course, yeah, and Joe, I'm seeing visual confirmation of all of that, the damage in Arabi, the Ninth Ward, so everything you're saying is accurate, and that's basically how we were tracking it on Viper. Do you have any injuries tonight in Jefferson Parish? That you know?
No, we have been blessed, and we are so lucky. We are working with 911 alarm, and we are working with all the volunteer fire departments on the radios, and we don't have any reports of injuries. We do have a few reports in that same general area where windows were blown out, but no injuries.
All right, great news there. Joe, we got Shelley Brown here. Shelley, do you have some questions for Joe?
Well, I was just going to say, I know he said there's no reports of any injuries, and we've already heard about these transformers blowing up, Joe. You said in Gretna, mainly in the Gretna Boulevard, Manhattan Boulevard area, and these power poles down on Clare Avenue, but there might be some areas we don't know about or that haven't been reported just yet. What do you want residents who are watching to know, who may be interested to see if something's happened in their area? I mean, it's still important to stay in for a while.
Well, absolutely. We don't want anyone venturing out. It's dark. It's wet. We don't know how many power lines have been knocked down that are still alive. Energy is still making assessments. And so it's important that they stay indoors. They can report their power outages to 911, and then we can start logging it on our database so that we can map this out. But please stay indoors. Please don't drive out at this time, because we are still in the initial stages of trying to assess exactly how much damage has occurred.
Yeah, because you've got those power outages. You don't know which street lights may be out at this time, or stop
Absolutely.
signs that could have been blown down. And so you definitely don't want to cause another type of accident.
Absolutely. Yes, ma'am. That is correct.
All right, Joe Valiente, keep in touch with us tonight and let us know if you have any other updates.
Yes, ma'am. We will.
Okay, thanks, Joe. Shelley, again, if there's a tornado right now, it's over Slidell. Possible dangerous winds. Now, here's the radar site, so that's making it real tricky. It's very close to the airport in Slidell and the National Weather Service, but possible tornado or damaging winds moving into Slidell. I don't see any reports of that just yet. I don't see anything coming in from St. Tammany Emergency Management. I'm looking here at some of the folks from St. Tammany, and again, they're not reporting anything, at least in what am I trying to say? At least in the emergency chat room at this time. But if there is dangerous winds or a tornado, it's located right in here, Slidell, North Slidell, right at the intersection, Interstate 59, I-12, and then I-10 to the east. That's where it looks like the worst of that storm is. I will say we are looking at some additional video that's coming in of extreme damage in Arabi. Extreme damage, structures completely destroyed. So we have a life-threatening situation in the city as we speak because of all the damage. Do not go outside. There are live power lines down all across parts of the West Bank, Upper St. Bernard, and Arabi as well, as this dangerous storm continues to move across St. Tammany Parish, where we do have a tornado warning that's currently in effect. Shelley.
I was just wondering, maybe we can get Guy McGinnis, the St. Bernard Parish president, possibly on the phone
Okay.
to tell us, because I'm sure he's got to have some information, or the sheriff's office in St. Bernard as well. I was just trying to reach our producer.
Yeah, that would be definitely helpful. Let me go ahead, and so we have two tornado warnings, the one over Slidell, and then the other one that is located in Pearl River County. A little bit hard to see what might be going on in Pearl River when we look at that. Let's go back over to radar, and we can get a better idea. Basically, if there is a tornado, it's probably very close to Poplarville. So everybody in Interstate 59, including Poplarville, which is in the tornado warning right now, you guys stay sheltered. We're not getting a real clear look at what's going on there with Doppler or on radar right now, but there's enough indication on Doppler that there still could be a tornado in Pearl River County. We're going to check a couple of other sources here when we do that. Let me look here in Pearl River County. Yeah, so just south and west of Poplarville, this area we're showing on Viper, that could be, if not a tornado, damaging winds, definitely moving toward Poplarville any second now. So tornado warning continuing for Poplarville and for that portion of Pearl River County. And again, on Viper, let's go back down into the Slidell area because I think what I was showing you earlier is accurate. If there is a tornado right now, it's located basically right in there. Right along I-10 where it comes up the split, the I-12, I-10 split, Interstate 59. That's where the strongest part of the circulation is showing up, at least at the current time. But we don't have any confirmation right now that there has been a tornado that is re-strengthened over St. Tammany Parish. This is the cell that has created the massive tornado damage across Orleans Parish tonight. There is a few more storms off to the south and east. These are moving off the coast. And then again, we have another storm that's south of Sheffman-Turer, but that's moving off to the north and the east as well. Again, you're watching continuing coverage. A large tornado has struck the east side of New Orleans, the west bank of New Orleans, and also the west bank of Jefferson Parish. It sounds like the worst damage is in Orleans Parish and also in Upper St. Bernard. Widespread damage being reported in Arabi. We don't have any reports out of the east right now, but it is very possible that there is damage in New Orleans east as well. We need everybody to be safe, and if you've been in a storm-impacted area, if you're safe in your shelter, if you're safe in your house, and you haven't sustained significant damage, stay put. Don't go anywhere. It is too dangerous to go outside because of all the down power lines and debris that is strewn across parts of the area. Let me